Welcome to Collision Tech. Let's go inside, take a look around. So this is Collision Tech. This is the office for the teachers. You can see Mr. Lind, Mr. Paris over there in the corner. And as we walk into the shop, you can see we got a nice, large, bright, big shop. Over to my right, you can see our two paint booths. So our paint booth is a place where we go ahead and have a clean room, so when we paint our vehicles or parts, we can go ahead and put them inside there. And that way we're not out in the shop creating a hazard to everybody else. So we have two of those booths. That way we can keep the kids rolling. In here is our paint room. This is where we can mix paint for all the vehicles that we work on. This is our mixing bank. These are like a bunch of tints that we go ahead and mix by weight to come up with each color. Across from our paint booths, you can see, across from our paint booths, you can see our tool crib. This is where we go ahead and keep all our tools that the kids use throughout the day, as you can see. And then as we back up, we have our storage area above our head. And not only do we work on the outside of the car, fixing collision work, but we also do suspension work. As you can see over here, we have a machine for suspension. We have a tire machine and balancer, so that way we can go ahead and do our tires as we need to. And then as we walk across next to our paint booths, we have what we call a prep area. In here, we can go ahead and prime, sand, anything that we need to do to prep the car to go into the booth. Across from it is also another prep area. The difference between the two is one we can paint in, one we can only sand in. If we're working on cars, we also have a lift. We can take the car, bring it up in the air in case we have to take tires off, get down underneath to help take bumpers off. Sandblasting, so that way we can clean up some rusty parts if we need to. Over here we have our final two bays. We have our frame machine. You can see we got a car up on the frame machine. This is when the car gets hit so bad that it's structurally damaged. We put this up there, and each one of those towers can exert 20,000 pounds of pressure on the car, so we can pull it back into shape. The other bay, this one here, is our wash bay or our cleaning bay. So after we do all our work, we go ahead and clean up the vehicle. We wash it inside and out to make it look new, so that way when the customer picks up their car, it looks just the way it did before the accident.